My dear viewers, welcome back to this session, which I think I'll call the end of this particular book, because there is another one coming. And the theme I'll bring in this, after I introduce myself, I'll tell you in a whiff. Mzee Njuguna wa Mwangi kutoka Murang'a County, Gaki. Also, I'm Muitherado wa Bariagadhuati, where anybody who wants to get a hard-working wife knows where to come. The theme which I'm bringing, since most of us are Christian, and which is the one I concluded my book with, is genealogy. What is genealogy? Genealogy tells you that Bali Yagadhuati Namuga, where I belong, because my father came from Gadhuati, my mother came from Muga clan. I have genes for both. But this episode was informed by what I mentioned elsewhere in passing, by two Gospels, the Gospel of Matthew and the Gospel of Luke, because it talks about genealogy of Jesus Christ. So I said, now that I have talked about the Kikuyu being Bantu, I've talked the Kikuyu's culture and practices, I cannot conclude by showing that all that culture is within people connected by gene. Kizungu, wale wanajua Kizungu, gene iko ndani yetu. And how you relate through gene is shown at the final of this book as an example. So the people who share common genes know that by so doing, if you bring modern medicine, there are some diseases that are transmitted genetically. So that kind of genealogy family tree, which I have drawn as an example, are very, very useful. Because if, for example, you know that there are people with particular genetic diseases, and your line, for example, colon cancer, then you know you have to go for your colonoscopy if you are closely linked genetically, because possibly you are predisposed to have that. So genealogy is very useful, not only to know that people in that line share common heritage culturally, they also share other traits, and knowing who you are related to becomes very useful. That is the reason why you find I brought these charts. They are very, very hard to make, because since Wakikuyus did not have written heritage, you have to do the interview of the old people. In my case, I started doing this research, tried to trace the old people who can remember who is connected with who. 2007, when I retired from the United Nations, and I wanted to do activities to occupy my time in retirement. And I finished the first interim report 2011. It's an expensive and tiresome, but it is a very rewarding exercise. Before I conclude, as the cover of the book shows, I have been doing other research on belief system. Kikuyu have their own belief systems. Other people have their own belief systems. And in this podcast, the follow-up podcast, the outcome of this research will soon be coming. The first one will be the belief systems and how it shapes us to where we are today belief-wise. I'll also share with you, for example, the historiography of Abrahamic religion tree, which I mentioned in the cover, that will show you how the Abrahamic tree grew and started sprouting branches, Judaism and why he did that, Islam, why he did that, Orthodox Christians, how he did that, and 1521 we had the big Y. One side Roman Catholicism and the other one Protestantism, and how it affects our societies like the Kikuyu, shaping our day-to-day activities to the detriment of us losing the rich heritage which we should strive to preserve. Ladies and gentlemen, I will wish and hope you have enjoyed these episodes. Keep your eyes and ears open for the coming episodes in other, hopefully, interesting episode. All of you, have a good day.
That's very nice.